Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Warrior Dome for a very special night of high school basketball. Marcus Carlton under the headset with you tonight for senior night at Westside. Now, in just a few moments, we're going to turn the broadcast over to the House Public Address announcer, Keith Campbell, for senior night ceremonies. But we'll tell you a little bit about what we've got going on tonight. First, we're going to have senior night ceremonies honoring, I believe, 17 seniors here at Westside. And then we're going to give you a little bonus action tonight. For the first time this season, we are actually going to have a prep high school girls basketball broadcast. We got the Riverview Lady Raiders coming in to take on the homestanding Westside Lady Warriors. So that'll be about 30 minutes after we do these get started here in just a couple seconds on the senior night ceremonies. If I look down to my right, I can see Freddie Bowen, the athletic director, getting all the seniors in place, and looks like he's about ready to come over to the scores table to get us underway here. So he's moving on down the floor. So we'll tell you just a little bit about the matchup we've got for the girls' games. Riverview, if you recall last year, Riverview was in 4A division, and with the reclassification this year, they were bumped down to 3A. Well, they just happened to be the reigning runner-up in 4A girls competition. That's right. They were state runner-up last year in 4A, and they bumped down to 3A, and they're having a good season this year. 19-5 on the year, 15-1 in conference play. And they come into the Warrior Dome tonight looking to steal one right before postseason play starts. The Westside Lady Warriors, they're having what's called a learning season, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. We're going to turn the show over to Keith Campbell for senior night ceremonies.
Before our first game, we would like to take time out to honor the senior members of our bowling, dance, cheer, and basketball teams. These young people have devoted countless hours to the sports they have been a member of and have exhibited the true spirit of a Westside Warrior. Seniors, thank you for your devotion and dedication to Westside High School and for giving us, as fans, countless hours of enjoyment while we have watched you perform. I would now like to introduce the seniors and their escorts. First, for our bowling teams, senior Tyler Elliott. Tyler is being escorted by Melinda Elliott and Glenda Milhone. Tyler has been a member of the bowling team for 4 years. His favorite memory of high school was winning the 2017 state championship. His advice to underclassmen is to use the arrows and practice, practice, practice. Tyler plans on joining the Air Force and to become a drone operator. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Elliott. Senior Braden Milner. Braden is being escorted by Stacy Milner. Braden has been a member of the bowling team for 4 years. Her favorite memory of high school was during a practice at state, slipping and throwing her ball down another lane. Her advice to underclassmen is don't stress and have fun because you will never know what you had until it's all gone. Braden plans on attending the University of Central Arkansas and majoring in biology to become a thoracic surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Braden Milner. We would also like to take time to recognize another senior who could not be with us tonight due to being involved in the state thespian competition this week in Russellville. Let's give a round of applause for Chloe Tyner, who has been a member of the bowling team for 4 years and received all conference honors this year, helping her team to a third-place finish in the district match and earning a spot in the state competition next week. Now, for the dance team, senior Megan Yergin. Megan is being escorted by Stephanie Yergin, Josh Engel, and Jamie and David LaFerny. Megan has been a member of the dance team for 2 years. Her favorite memory of high school was attending dance camp when she was in the 9th grade. Her advice to underclassmen is don't give up. There will be hard days, but there will also be days that are totally worth it. Megan plans on going to college and making her family proud. Ladies and gentlemen, Megan Jurgen. Now for the cheer team. Senior Melody Jewel Hudson. Melody is being escorted by David and Missy Hudson. Melody has been on the cheer team for 5 years. Her favorite memory of high school has been attending all the camps and competitions and earning Arkansas All-Star Cheerleader, but most of all, becoming an aunt. Her advice to underclassmen is always taking advantage of opportunities by be nice and try hard because one day it'll work in your favor. Melody plans on becoming a pharmaceutical technician while going to school to become a registered nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, Melody Hudson. Senior Grayson Lattin. Grayson is being escorted by Tracy and Andrew Lattin. Gracie has been a member of the cheer team for 7 years. Her favorite memory of high school was getting 3rd place at state her sophomore year. Her advice to underclassmen is to sit in the student section at football games, go to prom, dress up for Spirit Week, and experience high school. Grayson plans on attending Arkansas State University and becoming a surgical technician. Ladies and gentlemen, Grayson Latin, correct. Senior Jakila Lockhart. Jakila is being escorted by Felisa Johnson. Jakila has been a member of the cheer squad for 2 years. Her advice for underclassmen is to enjoy every single moment and never take anything for granted. Jakila plans on attending dental assistant school and then start pre-med at Arkansas State University, Newport afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, Jakila Lockhart. Senior Lexi Prophet. Lexi is being escorted by Michael and Christian Prophet and Melissa and Corey West. Lexi has been a member of the cheer team for 8 years. Her favorite memory of high school was cheering at the home playoff game. Her advice for underclassmen is don't give up. You're too close to finishing school. Lexi plans on attending Southern Arkansas University to cheer on the Mule Riders and eventually become a surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Prophet. Senior Haley Steele. Haley is being escorted by Amber McGinnis, Richard Steele, Shane McGinnis, Belinda Steele, Mackenzie Goodson, and Austin Steele. Haley has been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. Her favorite memory of high school was rapping in the 8th grade talent show. Her advice for underclassmen is always push yourself outside your comfort zone to remember that you're more than enough. Always trust your gut, know that it's okay to cry, do something a little crazy, never lose sight of who your real friends are, and for my cheer girls, thank you for being my family and never giving up on me, pushing me to do my best, and helping me to become who I am today. Lastly, never forget to stick it, make it count, and always throw the dubs. Haley plans on attending Arkansas State University to major in pre-med or law in hopes of becoming a surgeon or a lawyer. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Steele. Senior Shelby Stewart. Shelby is being escorted by Cheryl Stewart. Shelby has been cheering for 13 years. Her favorite high school memory was getting All-American, East All-Star, and All-State and performing in the varsity parade in Disney. Her advice for underclassmen is work your hardest for what you want. Don't let anyone tell you that you aren't good enough, and be yourself. Shelby plans on attending cosmetology school and build her career and start a family. Ladies and gentlemen, Shelby Stewart. Senior Audrey Elizabeth Yerta. Audrey is being escorted by Aaron, Beth, Will, Gus, and Henry Yerta. Audrey has been a member of the cheer team for 4 years. Her favorite high school memory was cheer camp. Her advice for underclassmen is cherish and enjoy every second with your friends and teammates, because with just a blink of an eye, you're cheering your last game with them. Audrey plans on pursuing a career in cosmetology. Ladies and gentlemen, Audrey Yerta. Now for the girls' basketball. Senior Marka Doyle. Marka is being escorted by Ashley Doyle, Annette Henson, Heather, Josh, Natalie, and Nicole Brand. Marka has been a member of the basketball team for 8 years. Her favorite memory of high school has been driving around all the time. Her advice for underclassmen is do what you're told the best you can and love every second of it. Marka will be attending Williams Baptist University to continue to play basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Marka Doyle. Senior Davida Fowler. Davida is being escorted by Mildred Jordan. Davida has been a member of the basketball team for 1 year. Her favorite memory of high school has been being involved in sports. Her advice for underclassmen is don't finish when you're tired, finish when you're done. Davida plans on attending college and becoming a fashion designer. Ladies and gentlemen, Davida Fowler. Senior Bree Wiseman. Bree is being escorted by Tracy and Roy Wiseman and Samantha Scalf. Bree has been a member of the basketball team for 2 years. Her favorite memory of high school has been the car rides before the games with Caitlin. Her advice for underclassmen is never give up. Bree plans on attending college to become a teacher and volleyball coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Bree Wiseman. And now for the boys basketball. Senior Avery Feltz. Avery is being escorted by David, Carey, and Mally Feltz. Avery has been a member of the basketball team for 9 years. His favorite memory of high school was going to the state finals. His advice for underclassmen is don't ever stop trusting the process, because this program will teach you life lessons while having fun with your brothers. Avery plans on attending Arkansas State University to play basketball and to major in either business or engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Avery Phelps. Senior Craig Harp. Craig is being escorted by Keith, Melody, Kayla, and Will Harp. Craig has been a member of the basketball team for 8 years. His favorite memory of high school was jumping into a freezing pool at State his 9th grade year. His advice for underclassmen is make every day count, because you're only get this once. Craig plans on attending the University of Arkansas and to major in civil engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Harp. Senior Jordan Rockers. Jordan is being escorted by Bradley and Haley Rockers and Kim Bliss. Jordan has been a member of the basketball team for 8 years. His favorite memory from high school was finding out he had to take only one class his senior year. His advice for underclassmen is to take all the required classes early so your senior year is a breeze. Jordan plans on attending Arkansas State University and to major in business analytics. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Rockers. Dylan Schwartz. Dylan is being escorted by Sandra, Tony, and JT Schwartz. Dylan has been a member of the basketball team for 6 years. His favorite memory of high school was putting icy hot on Porter Hutchison's deodorant. His advice for underclassmen is when coach is yelling at you, it may sound like a good idea to say something back to him, but I promise you, nothing good will come of it. Dylan plans on attending Arkansas State University to pursue a degree in plant and soil science with an emphasis in agronomy. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Schwartz. The Westside faculty, staff, and fans would like to thank the parents and other family members for the support you have given them individually and the Warrior Athletic Program as a whole. It takes many hours of work behind the scenes for any athletic program to be successful. Thank you for making sure these behind-the-scenes jobs were done, and thank you for helping make these programs something in which we all can take great pride. Seniors, while this school year will soon be over and there will be no more games for you to compete in, remember, you will always be a Warrior, and we as faculty, staff, and fans are proud of the way you have represented Westside High School. Family members and teams, you may present your seniors your gifts at this time. If you hadn't already done so. Everybody open them, huh? They couldn't wait. Y'all already done it? Everybody already done it? Ladies and gentlemen, let's join together and give all our seniors another big round of applause. This concludes our senior night ceremony.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Senior night at the Warrior Dome. The last time each of these students will be in this facility and still be considered a student. We're going to step aside for a quick break, and when we come back, we will start our pregame show for the girls' game between the Riverview Lady Raiders and the Westside Lady Warriors. Joining
Ladies
me under
and
the
gentlemen, the
headset will
dance
be
team has
Jennifer Hackworth,
girls
the newest member
basketball
of our announce
programs
team, and
for
we'll get you a
sale
little
with
preview
the
for this game,
senior
but
team
that'll
picture.
be after
Thank
the break.
you.
You're watching
And also,
Westside Warriors
please
basketball
visit the
on
student
Tubetown,
exhibits
live
in the
local
main
from
hall
River
of the high
Communications.
school.
You've got a lot of choices when you buy home furnishings. There are many reasons to choose Hubbard and Hope Furniture, Blyville and Osceola. At Hubbard and Hope, you'll find a great selection of furniture, appliances, bedding, and electronics with outstanding service, 6 ways to finance your purchase, and free local delivery. Plus, you'll get a great deal every day on name brands you know and trust. Great deals, outstanding service, and free delivery. You're going to love Hubbard and Hope Furniture, Blyville and Osceola.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
It happens every Friday night. Come bid, buy, or sell at the Jonesboro Auto Auction, open to the public. You'll see all makes and models, all price ranges, sold at tremendous savings. We're open daily. All you have to do is call. We'll provide every detail on how to bid, buy, and sell. On Friday nights, go where the dealers go, the Jonesboro Auto Auction at the Bypass and Auction Road.
Bring a new style into your home that you'll love with Interior Design Plus. At Interior Design Plus, we believe everyone should love the look of their home. Located at 3510 Dan Avenue in Jonesboro, Interior Design Plus is dedicated to helping you achieve the look you've always wanted for your home or business. Whether it's freshening up a room or a complete redesign, call Joan or Carrie today and let Interior Design Plus provide the look you'll love for your home or business.
Using the internet is like drinking water. Every time you do something online, it's like taking a sip. If you don't have many devices and mainly use the internet for email or social media, you don't need much supply. But if you have a lot of devices, doing things like streaming video or playing video games, you'll need more. We can help you get the right plan that matches the way your family uses the internet. Visit us online to learn more. Ritter Communications, right by you.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now has more wireless devices in use a day than ever before, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 100 megs with internet from Ritter Communications. It's the speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to rittercommunications.com/TV everywhere to get started. Ritter Communications, connecting you to everything that matters.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
And we welcome you back into the Warrior Dome here. Senior night here at Westside, getting ready for the Riverview Lady Raiders and the Westside Lady Warriors. Got about 9 minutes now back on the clock. We finally got the floor cleared from all the senior night festivities and ceremonies, and you can see the Lady Raiders out warming up, and we await the Lady Warriors to take the floor. So while we're waiting, we're going to step aside for another quick break, and when we come back, I'll introduce you to the newest member of the announced team here at Tubetown, Jennifer Hackworth, going to be joining us tonight for the ladies' game. Be nice to get the perspective of a former lady basketball player herself, and we'll see what she has to say about tonight's game. But we'll do that after we step back from this break. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.
You've got a lot of choices when you buy home furnishings. There are many reasons to choose Hubbard & Hope Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola. At Hubbard & Hope, you'll find a great selection of furniture, appliances, bedding, and electronics with outstanding service, 6 ways to finance your purchase, and free local delivery. Plus, you'll get a great deal every day on name brands you know and trust. Great deals, outstanding service, and free delivery. You're going to love Hubbard & Hope Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
It happens every Friday night. Come bid, buy, or sell at the Jonesboro Auto Auction, open to the public. You'll see all makes and models, all price ranges, sold at tremendous savings. We're open daily. All you have to do is call. We'll provide every detail on how to bid, buy, and sell. On Friday nights, go where the dealers go, the Jonesboro Auto Auction at the Bypass and Auction Road.
Bring a new style into your home that you'll love with Interior Design Plus. At Interior Design Plus, we believe everyone should love the look of their home. Located at 3510 Dan Avenue in Jonesboro, Interior Design Plus is dedicated to helping you achieve the look you've always wanted for your home or business. Whether it's freshening up a room or a complete redesign, call Joan or Carrie today and let Interior Design Plus provide the look you'll love for your home or business.
Using the internet is like drinking water. Every time you do something online, it's like taking a sip. If you don't have many devices and mainly use the internet for email or social media, you don't need much supply. But if you have a lot of devices, doing things like streaming video or playing video games, you'll need more. We can help you get the right plan that matches the way your family uses the internet. Visit us online to learn more. Ritter Communications, right by you.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now has more wireless devices in use a day than ever before, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 100 megs with internet from Ritter Communications. It's the speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to rittercommunications.com/TV everywhere to get started. Ritter Communications, connecting you to everything that matters.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
And we welcome you back into the Warrior Dome. Just a little under 2 minutes here before we tip off tonight's action for our first girls game of the season. It took us all season to get here, but we finally got a night where we have the girls and the guys playing together. So we're going to have the Lady Warriors tonight taking on the Riverview Lady Raiders. Joining me under the headset tonight in her first game, so everybody be nice to her, Jennifer Hackworth, former all-star, I guess we could say, from Sloan Hendricks High School back in the day. Jennifer's going to give us her perspective tonight on this girls matchup because as someone who is a former player, I think you might have some expert advice for us. Jennifer, it's good to have you here.
Thank you. You can say all-star. Please say all-star.
Okay, all right. We'll stick with that.
I'm excited for this matchup. Thanks for having me.
We're glad you're here. This is a first for us. This will be the first time that we've had a girls game live on Tubetown. We had some a few years back when we were doing tape delay games. We had a few girls games here and there, but this is a first for us. Now, Riverview comes into this game, I would have to say they are probably one of the hottest teams in the state. Looking back over their schedule, they have not lost a game in the 2019 calendar year. They are riding a 9-game winning streak into senior night here at Westside. Excuse me, their last loss actually came against Sheridan on December 29th in the Heber Springs Classic. And we are just about set for starting lineups and the national anthem. So at this time, we're going to turn things back over to Keith Campbell, our PA announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Westside High School welcomes Laura Sy to honor America with our national anthem. She is a master's in music student at Arkansas State University. Please stand, remove your hats, and place your right hand over your heart.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
You've got a lot of choices.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Laura. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our senior night contest between the Riverview Raiders and your Lady Warriors. First, number 11, Parker Smith. Number 4, Bailey Davis. Number 33, Alexa Gray. Number 14, Michaela Baker. Number 22, Gabby Sullivan. Lady Warriors are coached by Ryan Smith and Jeremiah Guadalon. Now for your Lady Warriors. Number 3, Gracie Turpin. Number 4, Bella Speaks. Number 12, Taylor Lamb. Number 15, Faith Whitmer. 24, Marco Doyle! The Lady Warriors are coached by Sarah Lehman and Todd Williams.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've had the national anthem. We've had the starting lineups. There's nothing left to do, Jennifer, but put the ball in the air and get this game underway. Now, this is a game that I guess you could kind of say it's a kind of a final tune-up game for both teams before they get into district tournament. Would you go there?
Yes, I would. They're going to be practicing any defense and any offensive plays they want to run against future possible teams in the district tournament.
And there you go. Westside controls the tip. A little bit of confusion. Now there's a steal by Riverview. Right over in front of us, right up into the action, and Riverview contains control, moving into the front court. Quick two, up and in for Riverview, and they get the quick lead, and they open it up with full court pressure. Westside breaks the pressure with ease and looks to set their offense. Turnover there by Faith Whitmire, and it'll go back to Riverview.
Right off the bat, Riverview looks like a running team.
Yes, definitely. They are definitely an up the floor team. There's a steal by Westside. Another steal back by Riverview. A little bit of chaos here early on. Maybe some nerves on senior night, getting things set. And Riverview looks to set the offense now. There's a drive all the way to the hole. Up and in by Parker Smith. Riverview with the early 4-point lead. Westside moves into the front court facing man-to-man pressure. Shot up from the baseline, no good. Rebound contained by Westside. Back up, no good. And Riverview will clear it. Into the front court they come, wasting no time. Off in the corner, in trouble, needs a little help. Down to the low post, and it looks like they'll come back and reset it. Open three from the left side, money. That'll make it 7-0, and Westside decides they want a quick timeout. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout there. Jennifer, you see a lot of up and down the floor here early with Riverview. They look to be a very high-pressure team and move the ball very quickly.
Yes, and it looks like they are fine-tuning their press for whatever comes for them in the tournament.
Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, you know, usually when you step out of conference play here, you can see on the replay, driving right to the hole, three-pointer from the corner. I mean, they are a fast-paced team, and they're off to a fast 7-0 start here. And Coach Lehman decided we needed to stop the bleeding while we could here. 6:34 left in the first quarter. You're already down 7-0. You know, if you're Coach Lehman and Westside, what do you tell your girls at this point?
You tell them to reset. You've seen a little bit of what they have, and now you can pick up the pace when they pick up the pace.
There you go, into the front court there. Full court press by Riverview. Broken by Westside. There's a shot from Whitmire on the wing, no good. Rebound battle for control by Marka Doyle. Back over to Whitmire, no good. And cleared by Riverview. Wasting no time looking up the floor. Now Riverview pulls it back as we hear Coach shouting Bulldog to set their offense. Looks to be a little bit of a weave on the offensive side there.
Westside's playing pretty tight man.
Yeah, you noticed that that Parker Smith, of course, they were face guarding her, but it didn't seem to matter. She broke free. Another three-pointer there, and it's already 10-0 Riverview. Westside into the front court now. There's a baseline three. Up and in. Gets Westside on the board a little bit. Riverview wasting no time back up the floor. Layup up, no good. Got a whistle and a foul. Looks like, let's see who they got on that foul. 22, that'll be Gabrielle Sullivan. Picks up the quick foul. There's Westside into the front court now. Faith Whitmire setting up top. Fakes the three, now looking for help. Dishes off. Shot up, into contact, no good. Loose ball out of bounds. Let's see who it belongs to. I believe it'll belong to the Lady Raiders of Riverview.
I like how Westside's taking it up, but they need to create a little space before they pull those shots.
Very good, very good. Riverview back into the front court. Screen set out front. There's another three-pointer out of the corner for Riverview, no good. Whitmire clears the board for Westside. And now Gracie Turpin breaks it in. You see Riverview's backed off their press, and it looks like they're going into going straight man, I believe. Whitmire up top again, looking for the three, can't create it. Dribbles to the side, fires away, no good. And the board cleared by Parker Smith for Riverview. She's looking ahead. Ball up the floor quickly. Loose ball recovered by Westside out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Substitution into the game for the Lady Warriors. Got Denelli Orozco into the game. She replaces Taylor Lamb. Now Riverview back with the full court press. Full court man-to-man defense. Whitmire. Looks like we had a carry there on Whitmire. What'd you start to say, Jennifer?
They looked a little more patient that time.
Yeah, a little more
Not getting
patience.
frazzled by the pressure defense.
Yeah, they starting to settle down a little bit. A little bit of patience there. Just had the bad turnover. Riverview into the front court now. Parker Smith dishes off underneath. Shot up, no good. Whitmire clears the board yet again. Let's see, we got another personal foul. Or jump ball. Jump ball. Sticks with Riverview. There's Parker Smith again. And Parker Smith is on a roll already here in the first quarter. 3:40 left, 12-3. Riverview leads. I'll see how many times I call them Riverside tonight. Westside setting their offense against the man-to-man defense. Got a couple of substitutions waiting to come in next dead ball. Here's a three-pointer up. No good. Board controlled by Westside, and Gracie Turpin up and in for the two. Parker Smith brings it into the front court now for Riverview. Pass into the high post, back out front. Smith looking to drive, being cut off with good defense. Throw on the wing, now needs help. Shot up, no good. Battle for the board. Who comes away with it? It's going to stay with Riverview. Couple substitutions into the game for Riverview. Amarie Williams and Yadi Nuez coming in for the Lady Raiders. To Parker Smith out front. Looks to me like early on, Jennifer, that Parker Smith is kind of the one that makes everything go for Riverview.
Yeah, they're trying to get her open and get her looks.
So here's Bella Spinks into the front court now quickly for Westside. Pull it back out, set the offense. The screen up high, nice screen. Little attempted pick and roll there, failed, turnover. Riverview's up for a layup, nice fake. Rebound battled for and cleared by Westside. Denelli Orozco with the board. There's Gracie Turpin into the front court. Ball slapped away and Riverview regains control. And they'll set up the offense again. Smith ahead to Bailey Davis. Now back to Smith. And you see Coach come into your screen there and tell him to reset the offense. Bailey Davis out front. Nice steal there by Marka Doyle. 1-on-2, moving ahead. Shot blocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with Westside. See here on the replay. Good play by Doyle. She just couldn't get enough clearance there to get away from the block shot, but Westside retains possession here. Out front to Doyle. Back to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. Up and in. Denelli Orozco with the three-pointer from the corner. Makes it a 4-point game. Riverview jumped out, but now Westside has battled back and cut the lead to 4 with a minute and a half left here in the first.
They've had a few great defensive stops.
That makes all the difference in the world. When you can get a stop on defense, it leads to offense on the other end. got a whistle and a foul. And the foul looks to be on Sloan Welch, the West Side. Ball gets away from Riverview, and nobody chased it down other than Marka Doyle. In, struggle with layup, back up, no good. Riverview clears the board, and they're off to the races again. 1 on 3. And Faith Whitmire stood her ground, got the offensive foul charge. Substitution coming into the game for Riverview. Here you see on the replays. There it is. She stood her ground. Got the offensive player out of control a little bit there, Jennifer.
Yeah, Westside is really bringing in the basics with good rebounding, even if it doesn't lead to points, and getting back on defense.
And now Westside has a chance to cut into this lead even further and get it down to a 2-point lead here for Riverview. Gracie Turpin into the front court. I believe Riverview's changed their defense. Looks like they've gone back to a 2-3 zone. Over on the corner. High pressure defense being extended beyond the 3-point line. Whitmire out front needs help. Over to Welch. Down in the corner. Shot up. No good. Whitmire there for the board. No good, but she's going to be fouled and go to the line for 2. You see on the replay, short jumper coming up here, but Whitmire gets the inside position there and is able to go back up. Doesn't get the bucket, but she gets the harm. Whitmire's first free throw up and in.
Solid rebounding. Gets your point.
Fundamentals every time. They can beat you or they can help you. Second free throw, no good. Riverview clears the board, leading 12-9. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter of action.
Riverview has a bit more height now.
Yeah, they've got quite a bit of height down low, but another turnover there on West Side. Let's see, Sloan Welch all the way to the hole. Nice split the defense. No good. Doyle got the rebound. She was fouled, so she'll go to the line for 2. Here you see Sloan Welch moving to the floor. Watch her split the defense there. And then Doyle's in the correct position for the rebound and was able to get fouled and go to the free throw line. First free throw is up and in. Makes it a 2-point game. Nice recovery here by Westside for them to drop down 10-0 early on in this game. They've really battled back and on the verge of within 1 point here.
It would have been easy to give up with that lead, but they have been very diligent about getting through the defense.
Absolutely,
really
battled back, cut this lead to 1 here towards the end of the first quarter. 10 seconds now as Parker Smith moves into the front court, all the way to the hole, shot up and in with 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Westside's not going to get a shot off. And that'll do it for the first quarter of action. Westside battles back and cuts it to 3. Riverview leads Westside here at the end of the first quarter, 14-11. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.
You've got a lot of choices when you buy home furnishings. There are many reasons to choose Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola. At Hubbard & Hoke, you'll find a great selection of furniture, appliances, bedding, and electronics with outstanding service, 6 ways to finance your purchase, and free local delivery. Plus, you'll get a great deal every day on name brands you know and trust. Great deals, outstanding service, and free delivery. You're going to love Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
And we welcome you back into the Warrior Dome. 14-11, Riverview leads the Lady Warriors from Westside here after 1 quarter of action. But Jennifer, that one really could have got out of hand early. Riverview jumps out to a 10-0 lead, but Westside battles back.
And it didn't help that Riverview had 7 turnovers.
7 turnovers is a lot for a half, much less for 1 quarter. So here you've got Parker Smith leading the way for the Lady Raiders. She's 3 out of 3 from the field, with a total of 9 points. 9 points for Parker Smith. So it looks like if maybe Westside can focus in on Parker Smith a little bit and try to slow her down and make someone else beat them. You go, Welch driving to the hole, kicks off for Whitmire. Whitmire will be called for the travel. Kind of lost control of the ball there a little bit, and sometimes when it just looks funky like that, the referees are going to call it.
Yeah.
Parker Smith moving it into the front court here for Riverview. Dishes off, back to Smith for 3, and that's her first miss of the game. The announcer jinx works every time. And now here comes Gracie Turpin moving into the front court for Westside, down to the corner. All the way to the hole, shot up, blocked. A lot of contact there, no call. And Riverview clears it, and they're off to the races yet again. Thought about the 3, now down low. Shot up, no good. Battle for the board, jump ball. Let's see, I believe we got a foul. Yeah, they're going to get Doyle with the foul there for Westside. Looked to me like a jump ball. Maybe she got wrist when she grabbed instead of the ball. Riverview to inbound underneath the basket. Out to the wing to Bailey Davis. Davis moves up to the top of the key, and it looks like they'll reset the offense. Hand off to Baker. And there's a steal by Gracie Turpin. Turpin all the way to the hole, up and in for 2. A little bit of token pressure there by Westside, but Riverview moves into the front court quite quickly. And with the 3, the iron is kind. Gabriel Sullivan for the 3 from the corner, and that puts it back to a 4-point lead now for Riverview. Whitmire.
Are they in a 1-2-2 defense, or is that a 3-2?
I believe it's a 1-2-2. Okay. Loose ball, looks like it bounced off of Riverview, and it'll stay here with Westside. It's almost like a sagging 1-2-2 where you can't tell if it's a 3-2 or a 1-2-2. Inbound goes to Doyle. Shot is blocked. And Riverview clears it and off to Smith. Smith quickly into the front court. And there's another steal by Doyle.
Westside did a great job at getting back.
Yeah, they
it looked like it was going to be a 3-2, but.
Yeah, they prevented the layup there, the easy 2, and got the turnover, cleared it off. Tell you what, you got to admire Sloan Welch there, taking it right at Alexa Gray. Gets the harm, gets the foul on Gray. That's only her first, but Welch to the line. First free throw is up, no good. 17-13 here, 5:58 left in the second quarter. Welch's second free throw is up. Looks like it's going to be short. Rebound cleared by Riverview, and immediately they back to the Snowbird, who snuck back behind everybody during the free throw. Pass down low, shot is up, no good, almost goes over the backboard. Welch clears the board for Westside and moves into the front court. Off to Whitmire now. Now back to Welch. Welch over to Turpin, and Turpin will reset the offense. It's almost like a 1-2-2 matchup zone now.
Yeah, and they're really putting pressure.
Yeah, they're extending pressure, all the way out to half court. Have substitution at the next dead ball. Taylor Lamb going to check back in.
Wow.
There's another three-pointer from Riverview. Michaela Baker for 3, and the lead is back up to 7, 20-13 with 5:10 left here in the second quarter. Turpin off to Whitmire. Whitmire, nice fake and drive all the way to the hole. Shot up, no good. Out of bounds, and it'll go to Riverview. Substitution into the game for Westside. Taylor Lamb in replacing Gracie Turpin.
Spinks is staying on Smith.
Yeah, a lot of face guarding. It's almost like a box-and-one type of defense to where they don't want her to get the ball. Parker Smith out front. They'll reset the offense. Westside moving to a man-to-man defense now. Goes down low. Shot up, no good. A lot of contact. Bodies rolling around everywhere. Westside clears. Off to Sloan Welch. Nice spin move to get clear of the defense.
Looks to push, but a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's almost like they kind of forced them to go faster than they wanted to go on that possession. Lady Raiders are up to 10 turnovers now. I mean, coach can't be happy about that. That's a lot of turnovers for a game, much less to be halfway through the second quarter. Smith off the Gray there. Just drive down the middle, shot up and in. Makes it 22-13, and Coach Lehman decides she wants to talk it over with her team. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. And, Jennifer, this was Westside. This has been a game of runs so far. The initial run was made by Riverview to get out to 10-0. Westside got it back, cut it to 1. Riverview makes yet another run, and they've extended the lead up to 9. You can see on the replays here that the outside shot seems to be falling for Riverview.
It is. High arch shot. And now it's up to Westside to try to regain control of the game and not let the defense of Riverview pressure them into doing.
It'll be interesting to see if they make any changes to their offensive set with Riverview extending the defense all the way up to half court now.
I'm eager to see what they do. Oh.
Here we go.
And
full
the game
court.
is starting as the band's still playing.
Full court pressure. Comes up with a turnover, and now we're going to have a foul. Let's see. I believe they're going to get Whitmire on Westside with the foul there after the turnover. A bit of a double whammy. Commit the turnover and the foul. Parker Smith to the free throw line. First free throw is up and good. It's only the first foul on Whitmire, but the third team foul on Westside. Smith's second free throw up and in as well. And now the lead has grown to double digits. Westside looking to inbound against full court pressure. And it leads to another turnover.
With that kind of pressure up in your face, it is hard to see down the court.
It is, and a lot of times, what you want to do is you want to prevent them from getting the ball to the middle of the floor. I was always taught if you get the ball to the middle, you can beat the press.
Yep.
Fake the three, dish off, nice. Nice play there. Alexa Gray with the 2, but she was set up perfectly by Parker Smith. There you go. You got the ball to the middle of the floor.
Your theory is correct, Marcus.
Leads to a 3-on-1. Nice block by Gray to shut down the fast break. Here's Riverview back the other way in a hurry. Shot up, no good. I think she was waiting on contact. It didn't happen.
I think she was. That was a rough shot.
So now you got a 3-on-1 again here. Ball slapped away. Here's Welch. Welch off to Doyle. Doyle up, no good. Rebound put back up and in. Danelia Roscoe. Couldn't see her number there. Roscoe got her second bucket of the game. Another three-pointer from Bailey Davis, and I think it's safe to say that Riverview is on fire from deep. There's another turnover due to the full court pressure. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. Roscoe with a hard foul on Parker Smith. A couple substitutions waiting to come into the game for Westside after this first free throw by Parker Smith. Westside really seems to be struggling with this full court press defense that Riverview has thrown on them. It's led to, I know, four turnovers in the last 5 possessions, I believe.
Yeah, she's going to get her players some rest.
Absolutely. You got to keep fresh bodies in when you're running up and down the floor against full court defense. First free throw was good by Parker, and the second one is up as well. The lead has grown to 16 points with 2:49 here left in the second quarter. And there's another steal. Davis off to Parker Smith. Shot up, no good. And it's going to stay with Riverview. Oh, it's going to be Westside ball. I thought initially he had motioned for Riverview to keep possession, but anyway.
I did too.
Westside Westside got possession and then promptly turned it over. And
then I
now
thought they were setting up at the wrong goal.
Yeah. The pass into Nicholson in the post. She wasn't looking. Pass bounced off her head, and Westside will get the ball back.
Things are a little hectic right now.
Little chaotic.
Sloppy. Yeah,
a little sloppy, little chaotic. A lot of turnovers so far. Inbound to Welch. Welch splitting the defense, looking ahead. Nice pass off, and another block by Gray for Riverview.
They got it down the floor quick.
Yeah, they broke the press really nicely, but then just couldn't get enough space between her and the defender there. Gray picks up her third or fourth block. Going to have a travel by Doyle. And the ball goes back to Riverview. 31-15, excuse me, with 2:16 left here before halftime. Parker Smith will walk it up the floor. The weave offense around front leads to the wide open layup. 33-15 now, and the press stays on. Welch looking ahead, got it to the middle to Doyle. Doyle lost control of the ball. And I believe they got Doyle for a loose ball foul there. 15 foul on Westside, the second on Doyle.
Westside is playing so close, man, they're leaving the bucket wide open.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on the front end and not having enough people sag back. Parker Smith sets the offense off to Gray up top. Hands off to Baker. Baker over to Sullivan. Finds Smith underneath. Another layup for Parker Smith. The lead grows to 20. 35-15, Riverview leads. West side into the front court. Here's Doyle down low. Nice fake. Whistle and a foul.
I would have liked to have seen her go straight up with that shot.
Well, I'm kind of wondering maybe if she hesitated simply because Gray has about 4 blocked shots already. But I like your comment there about being aggressive and going right at Gray, maybe try to get her in a little bit of foul trouble. Free throw up and in for Doyle.
Yeah, they have 6 fouls, so that at least gets you some free throws.
Absolutely. And at this juncture, when you're down by this much, you take points any way you can get them. Second free throw on the way. No good. I believe we have a lane violation, so she'll get one more. Another free throw for Doyle. That one rims out as well. Cleared by Gray.
They missed quite a few free throws.
Yeah, it's when it seems like they're in one of those positions where it rains, it pours. Everything that can go wrong is.
Yep.
You've got turnovers, you've got missed free throws, you've got missed layups. We've had several possessions where Westside has missed shots right underneath the goal. 1 minute left here before the half. 35-16 your score. Riverview leading Westside. Sloan Welch out front, looking down low. Pass goes in, shot goes up, partially blocked. Whitmire clears it. And I believe the ball was going to be slapped away by Riverview on the attempted pass out to the wing.
I liked that backdoor cut. Can't do that too often because of the height in the middle, but that was a good one.
But you did catch them napping there on that one. Shot up, no good. Board cleared by Riverview. And here goes Bailey Davis up the floor. Now looking for a little bit of help. Off to Baker, back to Davis. Davis drives in, 10-footer up, no good. And they're going to get Davis for a push. 24 seconds left here before half. Riverview in control, 35-16. Substitution into the game. Looks like Bailey Davis will take a seat. And I believe she was replaced by, let me see, Amari A. Williams.
We've got one-on-one shots.
Oh, that was a 17th foul. Okay. So who do we have at the line? Can't see for the referee. He's in my way. Bailey Willis. Misses her first free throw. Get the jump ball, and possession will go to Riverview. 21 seconds here before the half. Looks like a little bit of token pressure from Westside. Parker Smith moves into the front court. Looks like they may, well, no, they're not going to hold for one shot because she's got a layup. Going to take it all the way in. 2 more for Parker Smith. 7 seconds, 6, 5. We'll see if Westside gets a shot off. Shot up, hits the side of the backboard, cleared. And that'll do it for the half. 37-16, Riverview leads here at the half. We're going to step away for a halftime break. We'll come back, look at some halftime stats, and fill you in on what's coming up after this game. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball in Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.
we put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
It happens every Friday night. Come bid, buy, or sell at the Jonesboro Auto Auction, open to the public. You'll see all makes and models, all price ranges, sold at tremendous savings. We're open daily. All you have to do is call. We'll provide every detail on how to bid, buy, and sell. On Friday nights, go where the dealers go, the Jonesboro Auto Auction at the Bypass and Auction Road.
Bring a new style into your home that you'll love with Interior Design Plus. At Interior Design Plus, we believe everyone should love the look of their home. Located at 3510 Dan Avenue in Jonesboro, Interior Design Plus is dedicated to helping you achieve the look you've always wanted for your home or business. Whether it's freshening up a room or a complete redesign, call Joan or Carrie today and let Interior Design Plus provide the look you'll love for your home or business.
Using the internet is like drinking water. Every time you do something online, it's like taking a sip. If you don't have many devices and mainly use the internet for email or social media, you don't need much supply. But if you have a lot of devices, doing things like streaming video or playing video games, you'll need more. We can help you get the right plan that matches the way your family uses the internet. Visit us online to learn more. Ritter Communications, right by you.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now has more wireless devices in use a day than ever before, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 100 megs with internet from Ritter Communications. It's the speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
You work here, you play here, you live here, and yet most of what you watch on television is about somewhere other than here. Until now, we proudly present Tubetown, TV about you. Tubetown is a Ritter Communications exclusive network featuring local sports, community events, unique and original programming from our community. Tubetown takes what's best about television, what's best about the community, and brings them together. Tubetown, only from Ritter Communications, right by you.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to rittercommunications.com/TV everywhere to get started. Ritter Communications, connecting you to everything that matters.
Introducing Ritter Home Security. Ritter takes care of protecting what's most important to you, from threats like unwelcome visitors and fire, to making your life easier by putting the control of your home at your fingertips. Use the free app to shut the garage, lock the door, turn off lights, arm the system, and more. You can even turn back the thermostat to help save money on your energy bill. Plus, get a snapshot when your kids get home. It's smart, beautiful, convenient, and ready for your busy life. Ritter Home Security.
And we welcome you back into the Warrior Dome. Halftime here on senior night. Riverview leads the Lady Warriors 37-16. During halftime, we had a special ceremony that kind of snuck up on us. We thought they were going to wait do it a little bit later in the half than they did, but we want to say congratulations to the Westside bowling team. They were district champions, and they'll be moving on to the state tournament over in Lowell, Arkansas next week. If you don't know where Lowell is, it's over around Fayetteville, Springdale, Bentonville, over in the very northwest corner of the state. So best of luck to the bowling team going over to Arkansas to compete for a state championship. 37-16 here is our score. You take a look at just a few of the halftime stats. Jennifer, you can kind of see it right here in front of you. You know, it's there's quite a discrepancy in the shooting percentages there.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons that we have Riverview up by so much is their field goal percentage.
Absolutely, you know, 9 of 18, simple math, 50% on two pointers, 5 out of 7 from 3-point range. I'm gonna go a little bit off the top of my head here. That's about 70% from 3-point range. You know, the turnovers looks to be a little higher than what you would want, but I guess when you're shooting 50% from 2-point range and 70% from 3-point range, you can have a few turnovers here and there.
Yeah.
If you look over to Westside struggling from the field, put up a lot of shots, 22 shots from 2-point range, but they only connected on 3 of those. 2 out of 4 from 3-point range, 50%. You'll take 50% from 3-point range all day. The big number there that you see besides the 3 for 22 from 2-point range is 17 turnovers. And I think you could mark a lot of that up, Jennifer, due to the full court pressure from Riverview.
Anytime you face a full court press, you're gonna have more turnovers.
And you had several possessions to where Westside might not even make it to half court before the turnover came. So it'll be interesting to see. You know, if you're Coach Lehman for Westside, you go in, you're down 37-16. What words of wisdom are you gonna throw on your team at that point?
You are gonna want to focus on breaking that press, and I'm eager to see if Riverview keeps pressing with the district tournament coming up. I don't know if they're gonna want to extend that much energy.
Well, and it can be a double-edged sword. You could work on your press, you could fine-tune it, but at the same time, if you press in a game where you're already up 21 points at half, you run the risk of getting someone injured. So just about ready to start the second half, but before we do, we're going to step aside for another break, and when we come back, we'll have the third quarter of action here from the Warrior Dome. 37-16 your score, Riverview leading. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.
You've got a lot of choices when you buy home furnishings. There are many reasons to choose Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola. At Hubbard & Hoke, you'll find a great selection of furniture, appliances, bedding, and electronics with outstanding service, 6 ways to finance your purchase, and free local delivery. Plus, you'll get a great deal every day on name brands you know and trust. Great deals, outstanding service, and free delivery. You're going to love Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Blytheville and Osceola.
You live. We put you first. Introducing You First Banking, only at First National Bank.
Live coverage of Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown is brought to you by Hubbard & Hoke Furniture, Everyday Chef, and SSR Installation, LLC.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Just about ready to get the third quarter underway here at the Warrior Dome. Not a good night for the homestanding Lady Warriors on senior night, trailing 37-16 here as we get ready to start the third quarter. Looks like both teams will be going back with their original starting 5. And as the clock winds down, we'll just wait on the buzzer and the referee to blow his whistle, and we'll get things underway here. Stick around after this game because we will have the boys' game as well. Get to see Avery Feltz and the rest of the seniors line up one more time here for a home game in the Warrior Dome. There's a steal by Riverview off to Bailey Davis. Davis with, looks like Davis, yeah. I believe that was Bella Spinks holding her ground there. Jennifer, I know when I played, it was always hard when you see somebody coming at you full speed to just stand there and take it.
I had one charge my whole career.
In your career?
Yep.
You made it count. Another steal by Riverview. Recovered back by Spinks. Looking for help now. Finds Doyle. Doyle drives, kicks over to Whitmire. Whitmire up. No good, but she'll draw the foul. You see here on the replay, you got the 2-on-1. Nice dish over to Whitmire. Shot went up and just could not get it to fall. Been that kind of night for Westside.
Yeah, but they've come out confident.
Absolutely. And then to a point you made earlier, as she shoots the first free throw up and in, you know, I noticed she went right at Gray on that one instead of kind of trying to fake her out or maybe drive to the side. She was aggressive.
Yeah, sometimes you're too close to the goal to try to go to the side. You just have to go straight up.
Second free throw was no good. Cleared by Riverview. Parker Smith into the front court. Has Davis all alone underneath. Westside recovers. Davis got away with a chicken wing there on Bella Spinks. And Westside clears the board. Here's Spinks into the front court. Spinks steps back. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Gray with the board and jump ball. Good hustle play there by Taylor Lamb. But the possession will stay with Riverview. Right at 1 minute into the third quarter here. 37-17 your score.
We've got tight full court man by Westside.
And that's something they've not done yet tonight.
Nope.
They've not extended the defense that far out. Here's Gray with a semi-hook shot. Up no good, but Whitmire lost control of the rebound, and it'll stay with Riverview. The bailout pass to Parker Smith out front. She'll reset the offense. Now they've backed their defense off into, it's almost like a matchup zone because you see a lot of sagging into the lane.
I would say it's a box and one.
Box and one, okay.
Yep, Spinks is staying right with Smith.
All right, there you go. Smith for three, and the lead grows to 40-17. Just pass down low to Doyle. Doyle, nice fake around Gray, got her up off the ground, but missed the shot. And then committed what I call the cardinal sin because you're fouling 93 feet away from the basket.
And it's easy to get a little frustrated after a missed shot.
Absolutely.
Like that, so.
Frustration foul there. You make a good move, the shot doesn't fall, and anybody's going to get frustrated with that. Smith with it for Riverview, looking to penetrate, kicks off. Now here's a drive to the hole, shot up and in. Michaela Baker with another two. And Riverview
More
extends
pressure,
the full court pressure. Going to get a foul on Parker Smith. Second team foul of the half for Riverview, and Westside will reset inbound from the sideline. Gracie Turpin into the front court. 2-3 zone looks like from Riverview. Splits the defense. Shot up, no good. There's Whitmire for the board. Up, no good, and Gray clears it for Riverview. Riverview, if they look ahead, they've got a player back all by her lonesome. Bailey Davis. Now back out to Gray. Good recovery there by Westside to not give up the layup. A whistle and a foul on the drive. Looks like they're going to get Gracie Turpin. See here on the replay, a lot of contact here. Going for the ball, nothing dirty about it, just a good, clean, hard foul. Michaela Baker to the line. Shot is up, and it's true. 43-17 now. Substitution in the game. Sloan Welch replaces Taylor Lamb for the Lady Warriors. Second free throw coming up. No good. Board cleared by Bella Spinks. Off to Turpin. Westside moves into the front court. Off to Spinks. Spinks looks in the middle to Whitmire. Whitmire out to the corner. Turpin for three. Three is up and in for Gracie Turpin. Good triangle passing there. You'll run it into the middle from the top of the key and then out to the corner.
Draw the defense in, kick it out.
There you go. Layup no good. Westside clears. Turpin over to Spinks. Spinks has got numbers if she hurries. Shot up, about 10 feet out. Bella Spinks with 2. And immediately back down the floor comes Bailey Davis. Tries a Euro step. Ball is lost out of bounds, but it looks like it'll stay with Riverview. Kayla Baker to inbound. Out to Bailey Davis. Now back to Baker in the corner. Back to Davis. 3-pointer on the way. No good. And Sloan Welch clears the board for Westside.
Westside's doing some great rebounding.
They have found their way into really good rebounding position all night. I mean, it may not show on the scoreboard, but they are getting the inside position more times than not.
And that's where some of their missed field goals is coming in, is that they have gotten those second and third looks. They just haven't made the shot.
It's just a tough shooting night. I mean, and that happens. 3-pointer on the way from Smith. No, but she's fouled by Turpin, so she'll go to the line for 3. See here on the replay, Turpin just couldn't put the brakes on there and keep the contact from happening. So Parker Smith will line it up for 3 free throws. Going to have some substitutions coming into the game for Riverview. Marie Williams and Yadi Nuez. First 2 free throws are up and in. There's your substitutions. Looks like Bailey Davis and I believe maybe Gabby Sullivan. I believe that's who that was that just checked out. 3rd free throw on the way for Parker Smith, and it's true. I'm impressed with the play of Parker Smith. She's had quite a game tonight.
Player down.
I'm not sure what happened there with Whitmire. We had a player down, but she looks to be
tied.
Okay. I thought she
Shoe
maybe
problem.
had a leg cramp or something. The way she just kind of dropped, but
Yeah, at first I thought it was a leg or an ankle.
yeah, it's just an injured shoe, I guess.
Injured shoe.
Bella Spinks into the front court for Westside. Kick off to the corner to Turpin. Turpin, 12-footer on the way, no good. Sloan Welch clears the rebound. Back out to Spinks. Spinks over to Turpin. 15-footer on the way, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and let's see. Is it going to Riverview, or is it staying with Westside? We had a slew of people come in front of us right about the time they blew the whistle, and I couldn't see the call from the referee. So we're getting the injured shoe taken care of here. Riverview ball. Whitmire got her shoelace secured, and here we go. There's a steal by Turpin. Decides to go all the way. Nice block by Parker Smith. Turpin recovered, but she was standing on the end line. Substitution into the game. Bailey Davis back in, replacing Amari A. Williams.
Still with the full court man.
Sticking with, and you know, I mentioned this earlier. Is that a bit of a risk?
I would say yes, because they're leaving. If someone makes a hard cut, they're wide open.
Right.
In the backcourt, just like that.
There you go. Bailey Davis fakes in and goes out. Now back to Parker Smith out front. 46-22 your score. 2:50 left here in the third. Parker Smith driving all the way to the hole. Shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Who's going to come away with it? Jump ball. And possession will go to Westside. Gracie Turpin walks it into the front court. Sets the offense. Bella Spinks, 3-pointer on the way. Shot up, no good. Whistle on a loose ball foul. I believe possession's going to stay with Westside. Yeah, they got Parker Smith for the push there. Westside will retain possession. Substitution into the game for Westside. Bailey Willis checks in, replacing Marka Doyle. Sloan Welch to inbound. Willis back out front. Turpin, a lot of contact, no foul called. Riverview off on the 3-on-2. Dish off. Shot up and in for Bailey Davis. 48-22, 2:15 left here in the third. Here's Welch. To Whitmire. Whitmire over to Spinks. Spinks with the three-pointer. No good.
Almost.
Willis in the right position there again. Inside position for Westside. Gets the stick back. I believe that's her first 2 points of the game. Now we got a whistle and a foul on the press. Sloan Welch gets called for the personal. Substitution into the game. Amari Williams replacing Parker Smith. I'd say with the way she's played tonight, she's deserved a little break. She had 17 points at half, and she scored a few times since then. So a little miscommunication there by Riverview. Turns the ball back over to Westside. Got to see if the Warriors can make something happen here with Smith on the bench.
Yeah, this is when you can really take advantage of the
Absolutely. There's Welch with three-pointer on the way, up and in.
Now they're falling.
Sloan Welch with the three. Michaela Baker brings the ball into the front court for Riverview. Off to Williams. And just a little bit of a body bump there, Bella Spinks.
Yeah, a couple of Westside fouls with this tight defense.
Inbound in to Bailey Davis. Dishes off, shot up no good. Whitmire clears the board.
Now is the time
well,
for a Westside run, but
yeah, and you see coach immediately comes and grabs Parker Smith and tells her, hey,
Yep.
It's time to go back in.
She had a 30-second break.
Yeah, enough to get a quick drink and maybe just a couple gasps of breath. Whistle and a foul there. Substitutions in for Riverview. We got Parker Smith and Alexa Gray, and let's see, Gabby Sullivan back in. Sullivan. Deep pass to Bailey Davis. Riverview pushes into the front court. Now back to Parker Smith to reset the offense. Just under a minute left here in the third quarter. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Board is cleared by Willis for Westside. 45 seconds left. Gracie Turpin into the front court off to Bella Spinks. Spinks thought about the long three and then thought better of it. Off to Welch, and the ball just slipped through her hands, out of bounds, back to Riverview. 36 seconds left. Substitution into the game for Westside. Nelia Roscoe into the game, replacing Sloan Welch.
I think Welch needed a break.
Little gas. That may be why she dropped the pass there. Shot is up and in. Riverview puts two more on the board. 50-27 here as we approach 25 seconds left in the third. 23-point lead. Three-pointer on the way. It's good. Danelia Roscoe with the three. Bailey Davis quickly pushes into the front court. Double dribble forced by the Westside defense there. 10 seconds left for Westside to get a shot. Turpin pushes ahead. Shot up, 15, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second. That'll be the end of the quarter. So at the end of three, Riverview leads by 20. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live local from Ritter Communications.
Denver's Refrigeration is a proud supporter of the Westside Warriors. Just like the Westside School District strives for excellence by engaging learners, empowering minds, and educating all, Denver's Refrigeration strives for excellence by providing you with knowledgeable staff, quality workmanship, and speedy service. At Denver's Refrigeration, we believe it's a great time to be a Westside Warrior. Denver's Refrigeration, 3501 East Parker Road in Jonesboro.
Well, we welcome you back into the Warrior Dome. 50-30 is your score here as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Looking at a quick stat there, Westside is up to 20 turnovers for the game. That's, there were times some teams try to strive for what, maybe 10 turnovers, try to keep your number under 10 for a game.
10 or 12, yeah.
10 to 12 is what you want to try to shoot for, but this press has really caused a lot of problems for the Lady Warriors tonight. We've had, as we pointed out at halftime, we've had several possessions where Westside, struggled to make it to half court before the turnover happened. So if Riverview was trying to fine-tune their press, I would say it's working. Parker Smith sets the offense. Off to Davis. Now to Gray. Gray over to Baker. Baker back to Davis. Drives to the hole. A lot of contact. I believe we're going to have a blocking foul there on Bella Spinks. See here on the replay. Let's see if she gets set. Not enough contact there, in my opinion, for a charging foul. So Bailey Davis to the line for 2.
Bailey Davis.
First free throw's up and in. Puts the lead back to 21. Second free throw. The iron unkind. It rolls off. Bella Spinks clears it. Off to Gracie Turpin.
Even being down by 21, Westside still hasn't given up on defense. They are going hard.
They're still putting a lot of effort into defense and playing hard. And at this point in the game, that's all you can ask for. Three-pointer was no good there. Air ball turns the ball over. Nice hustle play by Willis to slap the pass away. And let's see, we got a timeout, Riverview. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. We'll tell you that live coverage of Westside Warriors basketball in Tubetown brought to you by First National Bank, Interior Design Plus, and the Jonesboro Auto Auction. But don't forget, we will have the boys game coming up after this one. We'll probably step away for a short break, come back for a little bit of pregame. Of course, they like to do things, put on a show here at Westside for the boys games. We'll have the lights go down when they hit the floor, come out, have the Chicago Bulls music playing for the starting lineups. Get ready to see some of these seniors like Avery Felts line it up one more time here in the Warrior Dome. So that's coming up about 15 minutes after the conclusion of this game. 51-30 is your score here. Riverview leads. 7:27 left in the game. Full court pressure again by Westside. Good hustle by Willis, but just a little too much contact. He's going to be whistled for the foul. And that's a 7th team foul on Westside. So for the rest of the game, Riverview will shoot free throws.
Not a good position to be in for Westside.
Yeah, when you're trailing by this much, the last thing you want to do is you want to give 3 points in the version of free throws. Bailey Davis, first free throw up and in. Unique shooting style here for Davis. Watch her kick that left leg back to help gain a little bit of power. It seems to work for her, so whatever works. Full court pressure now by Riverview. Sloan Welch kicks ahead to Turpin. Turpin with a quick 2-on-1, shot up and in. And now Westside extends full court pressure to their own. Bailey Willis struggles to cut off the sideline. Bailey Davis to the hole, kicks out to Gray. Gray, shot up no good, and Sloan Welch with the board. Pushes ahead for Westside. Nice Euro step there by Welch. Welch with the up and in with the layup. Bailey Davis pushes ahead now for Riverview. Seems the pace of the game has picked up a little bit here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and both teams seem more in control, even though they might be a little bit tired. They're still.
Yeah, maybe the nerves have settled down now, being in the fourth quarter and the game, virtually being under control by Riverview. It's almost like if you're Westside, there's no reason to be nervous now.
Yeah.
Just sit back in and play. Whistle and a foul on Westside puts Bailey Davis back at the free throw line again. Shot up and in. Back to a 20-point lead. Marka Doyle waiting to check in for Westside after the free throw. Second one's up and in. Doyle checks in, replacing Faith Whitmire. Full court pressure again by Riverview. Spinks looking to inbound, finds Welch. Welch skip pass ahead to Willis. Nice recovery by Willis, but then she throws it away to Riverview. And here comes Baker into the front court, pushing ahead. Three-pointer on the way for Riverview, up and in. Guess who? Parker Smith. Another three-pointer. 58-34, 6:13 left in the game. You got to wonder maybe if Riverview's not with the full court pressure here by being up by 24. Maybe they're not trying to get it to the turbo clock phase, and basically put a wrap on this game. Shot up and in by Marka Doyle. Parker Smith facing off against Bella Spinks. Good defense by Spinks. Forces the dish, and foul. I believe we're going to get Sloan Welch for the contact. It's her third.
Now we're up to 2 shots with every foul.
Yeah, the 10th team foul, so 2 shots the rest of the way, the double bonus for Riverview. Shot rattles around and falls through for Michaela Baker. 59-36. Second free throw no good. But how about that? Gabriel Sullivan sneaks in, gets the board, and puts it back up. Now it's 61-36. Bad turnover there by Westside. Just a little miscommunication on the pass. We got a timeout. 30-second timeout by Westside. So we'll take this time to let you know. Oh, did he change it to a full? He changed it to a full, so we're going to go ahead and step aside for a break. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.
It happens every Friday night. Come bid, buy, or sell at the Jonesboro Auto Auction, open to the public. You'll see all makes and models, all price ranges, sold at tremendous savings. We're open daily. All you have to do is call. We'll provide every detail on how to bid, buy, and sell. On Friday nights, go where the dealers go, the Jonesboro Auto Auction at the Bypass and Auction Road.
Live coverage of Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown is brought to you by Denver's Refrigeration,
Micah.
And Micah Tilley, independent consultant, and Roden and Fields.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Fourth quarter here. Riverview in full control of this one. 5:34 left. 61-36 your score. Bailey Davis looking to inbound the ball for Riverview. Bella Spinks got away with a push right there on Parker Smith. Here's Smith going to the hole. Shot up, no good. Whistle on a foul.
Driving in hard, but a little out of control there.
Little out of control, but she was able to initiate contact and get the foul. Fourth foul on Bella Spinks. Smith free throw up and in. Second free throw up and in as well. And Riverview continues with the full court pressure. Turpin just a little too much on that pass there, but luckily for Westside, the defense slapped it, and they'll retain possession. Spinks into Turpin.
They're making some pretty big passes the past few times they come down the court.
Nice split of the defense there. Bailey Willis called for the double dribble. 5:14 left here in the girls' game. 63-36. There's a slap away by Bella Spinks. Good hustle play. Just couldn't retain control of it there. Riverview looks to inbound. Loose ball. Riverview recovers, and I believe that's going to be all for Bella Spinks. She is going to get called for the trip. I believe that'll be her 5th foul.
She played aggressive man defense all night,
yeah,
and that fouls are going to happen.
Yeah, fouls happen. When you hustle, fouls are going to happen. It's just, I think their feet just kind of got tangled up on that one, and she got caught with it. Coach Lehman pleading her case. Don't think she's going to win that argument. Faith Whitmire is going to check back into the game to replace Bella Spinks. And now we got a bench warning issued to Coach Lehman in Westside. Not sure what she said, but she Wasn't quite the magic words to get stuck with the T, but she's pretty close when you're getting that bench warning. Free throw up, no good. Second free throw on the way, up and in. 64-36, 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Turpin looking to set the offense against the 2-3 defense for Riverview. Sloan Welch, drive and kick, out to Whitmire. Whitmire's got Doyle open in the post and missed her. Now here's the high post for Turpin. Turpin lost her footing before that shot went up. Gray collects the block and move ahead to Bailey Davis. Davis, nice avoid of the contact there to get the shot up and in. And we've reached the magic 30-point mark. 66-36. Now you're going to see platoon subs here for Riverview on the next dead ball. Looks like a whistle and a foul. I believe, who did they get with that? Mark and Doyle to the line. I believe the foul was on Sullivan. Whole new 5 getting ready to check in for Riverview. Yadi Nuez, Jonna Nicholson. Don't have 21 on my roster. Don't have one. I believe these are going to be some freshmen that got moved up at the end of the season that were not on the main roster when we did our research for this game. So I apologize to those young ladies, but they're not listed on my roster. 3.5 left here. This girls' game, 66-37, Riverview leads. Off to Amarie Williams.
Westside still putting on the pressure. They
Yep.
don't care which 5's in the game.
There you go. Come up with the turnover by Gracie Turpin. Euro step. Going to call the foul. Yep. Draws the contact, gets the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. We'll remind you that once we hit the 30-point mark, the clock keeps running until the game's over, with the exception of timeouts or possibly an injury on the floor. So the rest of this 3 minutes will go rather quickly. Free throw up, no good by Turpin. Second free throw was up and in. 66-38. View inbounds, a little bit of trouble getting to half court. Amarie Williams steps on the sideline, and it'll turn it back over to Westside with 2.5 left in this running clock. Welch to inbound, over to Turpin. Turpin back to Welch. Finds Whitmire. Nice dish off to Doyle. Doyle's going to be fouled, go to the line for 2. Good interior passing there from Whitmire to Doyle. Whitmire almost faked me out with that one. I thought she was going up for the shot, and she found Doyle in the low post, and now we're going to have mass substitutions for Westside as well.
Yeah, I'm impressed she found any space to pass it.
Yeah, I really thought the shot was going up. First free throw is up, no good, and everyone except the shooter comes out of this one. 66-38, whole new 5 into the game, or 4 of the 5. Doyle makes her free throw. She'll come out of this one as well. Caitlin Burke will take her place. So you've got Caitlin Burke, Madison Pickering, Davita Fowler, Sarah Johnson, and Aaron Davis all into the game for Westside. Approaching the 1-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Riverview in control. Westside made that one run, I believe, was it towards the end of the first quarter where they cut the lead to 1 after being down 10-0. And it was almost like after that, Riverview slammed the door and just Westside couldn't get it back open.
They had little runs, but nothing big enough to close that gap.
Yeah, I think when you see the final stats on this game, turnovers and the field goal percentage are going to be the main thorns in the side, if you will, of Westside.
Yeah, Westside could not get those short shots to fall.
Yeah, they were getting good looks in and around the basket, but it's just one of those nights where, you can't throw it in the ocean from a boat. so it's just, it happens. Happens to the good teams, happens to everybody. Approaching the 20-second mark. Shot up, no good, and these free throws may do it with this running clock. We may not even get both free throws in for Sarah Johnson. First free throw up and in. Sarah Johnson gets her name in the scorebook. And second free throw up and in as well, and that will do it. Sarah gets her 2 points, makes the final score 67-41. Riverview Lady Raiders moved to 20-5 on the season over the Westside Lady Warriors. Jennifer, this was fun.
This was fun, It was great to see two teams go so hard. Even with Westside being 20 down, if you would have jumped into that game at that moment, you would have never guessed it. They were playing just as hard as if they were 1 down.
Absolutely. You always like to see the hustle no matter the score. So that's going to put a bow on this one. Now what we're going to do is we're going to step away for a few minutes. I'm going to hand things off to the A team, Andy Manus and Wes Cisco standing by to handle the boys game for us. They're going to put 15 minutes on the clock, so we're going to step away and we'll come back right before starting lineups are announced for the boys game. But we appreciate everyone watching tonight. And this was our first girls game of the season. And hopefully we'll have more coming ahead in future seasons, but we enjoyed this one tonight. Hope you did as well. For Jennifer Hackworth and everyone in the truck, I'm Marcus Carlton. Stepping away, we'll be back later on with Andy Manus and Wes Cisco for the nightcap of the boys game between Riverview and Westside. You're watching Westside Warriors basketball on Tubetown, live, local from Ritter Communications.